Good afternoon, everybody. This old Granddaddy coming at you again. Something I want to touch on real briefly here before I forget it again. And this is something that I thought of a long time ago. The first time I ever heard President Trump talk about Mexico and the border security issue. But everybody talked about how do we make Mexico pay for border security. Well, it seems real simple to me because I'm just a simple man. I had to break things down to common sense level, but there's several ways we could do that. I think one of the easiest, quickest ways, I don't know why it couldn't work and be done relatively quick and easy and be totally painless. Nobody even know what was happening really. But all we got to do, because the apparatus is already in place, every day, every month, every year, there's billions of dollars transferred from our country back to Mexico and South American countries. Whether it's legal or illegal, money they came over here and worked and earned and sent back home, or whether it's money earned through illicit, illegal activities. Western Union used to get the lion's share of it. I think Walmart gets a lot of it now, maybe most of it, I don't know. Maybe some banks still do some, but I know a whole lot of it's done on these cards now. Maybe even through PayPal or whatever, but any way to transfer money, money is a very fungible thing, but all we got to do is assess, so you call it a tax or fee or whatever, just a federal transfer fee. Can be any percentage you want. You can be a half of 1% or a tenth of 1%, we still get the money. But I don't see why it couldn't be 2%, 3%, even 5%. But a small percentage every time they go to the Walmart counter, or they go wherever they go, and so I want to send $100 home, I want to send $500 home. Nothing against any of these people, that's great. But, it's our money to start with, and so I think anybody that comes over here, legal or illegal, still getting a heck of a deal with us. But just, shave off, let Walmart or whoever's collecting it and sending it, everything's in place. They can send it out every day in real time. They can send it out once a week, once a month, whatever. Send that money straight to the federal coffers for border control. And we'd have that money in just a little while. No reason we couldn't continue to do it, or we could discontinue to do it when we thought it was, we'd had what we felt like was just. Any way you want it, but that's a simple, easy, non-invasive, painless, easy way to do it. Say it was, $2 on 100. If they sent $500 home, it cost them $10 to do it, and I think that would be more than justified. Now there's lots of ways to do this. Another way to do it, and I think would be good, you could do it in conjunction with this, or you could do it aside as a part of it, or on its own, it don't matter. But every day we got people from all over the world that come to this country for health care, because a lot of countries have already, like we were very close to becoming, a two-tiered healthcare system. Works kind of like our school systems work. Those that can afford it to write a check, they have the best. The rest of them wait in line for the rest. Well, so what that means is every day, all the time, we've got people from all over the world coming to America for the latest health care. Now, I do know we have people leaving this country going to other countries for health care that they're not allowed by law to do over here. I understand that experimental stuff, but a lot of money is spent over here on health care from other sources around the world. People's got a lot of resources to be able to afford that. You could do the same thing there. Or if you assessed a 2 or 3% or 5% fee on that money. And like I say, there's many ways to do it. Things don't have to be complicated, people. Like I said, I got 8th grade education, but the oldest trick in the world for these politicians is to create a mess, make us think it's nearly impossible to sort it out, so they can create another mess trying to straighten out the old mess, and at the same time take your money to do it. But anyway, and we're going to try to get into some more current events as we go along. But just wanted to share that with you. Y'all pass it around, see what your friends and family think about it. This thing doesn't have to be complicated, doesn't have to be hard, doesn't have to be invasive or intrusive. And that's just something I wanted to throw out there. I've tried many, many times for over 2 years now to get word to somebody that mattered in Washington about this. And we've done everything from phone calls to emails to you name it. And, can't even get a return form letter from somebody that sweeps the floors. But, sometimes our government can't see, they can't see the herd for looking at the buffalo. And so, like anything real big, it turns real slow. So if you got any good ideas, I'd love to hear them. Share it with me, and we'll kick around anything. We're going to get back to having just some plain old fun here with some stories pretty soon. And one of my grandsons called me tonight. He had just picked up on this thing. He didn't know anything about it. And he told me 2 or 3 stories to tell y'all about. He said, "Granddaddy, tell them about the time so-and-so, tell them about this." Things that I'd already forgotten, stories I'd told him over the years past. But we'll get into some more of that stuff. God bless y'all. Give us a like and share and subscribe if you will, and we love you.